Bring the whole squad. Where the mic's at? In the studio. Oh, it's like that. Conversations with the people like we ain't mad. Go ahead, vibing and just reset.
This is the clap test. This is the clap test. This is the clap. Actually, Woody, can you stand up and point that a little? Oh, actually, no. This is totally fine.
You sure?
Restart aborted. We're good.
All right, and what it is, what it do? It's your boy Wode in the cut, accompanied by
Glenn Rockenstein.
And we are back. We are just reset. Yeah. So we've been gone for a minute. It happens, we took some personal time. And we're back in here. So, we're just gonna get back into it, start talking about things that we've gotten into. Go ahead.
And before you ask, no, none of us got the vid, or the Rona as they call it.
Oh, as far as we know,
Yeah, technically we could have had it and then had led a normal life.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, I got antibody tested at my job, so they said everybody came back negative, but yeah, it's Florida. It's Florida, so I don't know what anything's going on with us. I know what's going on. We have fucking DeSantos, bro. He's fucking awful, bro. But yeah, since we've been gone, the last episode we did was freaking in that Black Lives Matter with Demetrius and Jerosha. That was some good fun times.
Killer guest.
Yeah, and then ever since then, as you guys all know, the United States literally kept falling into
turmoil.
Shit, bro. God damn. I knew the Black Lives Matter movement was gonna last for and continuously last for a while, but everything that followed suit with it was kind of not perplexing, but damn, bro. It
didn't have to go this far.
It didn't. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it really didn't.
I mean, it's just the system, the people could have just been okay, yeah, we'll stop treating, you not like equals, but they just resisted that. And then they started having freaking hidden kidnap squads and
stuff. that's some
secret
right
government
there.
Agencies, black flying helicopters, man.
Yeah. See, this is where I'm just when is the United States gonna go back to being the United States about our government? Because Trump is doing so much things that is very clearly against the Constitution and illegal, and we're just literally talking about it in real time. There could be a live press conference. He could be send the troops over here to New York, and we'd just be but sir, that's against the Constitution. And he'd just be send more troops to some other place, and we'd just be just this in the president's committing some type of felony on live, and we would just be damn, that's crazy.
I just don't get it, and maybe this is polarizing. So this is a political episode, I can see.
I mean, it's a political. I mean, because everything is becoming political now. You can't really talk about anything important in the country without making it a political thing.
Yeah, human rights are a political thing.
Yeah,
now.
apparently.
I just don't get that Republicans. Conservative people are supposed to be the side that wants less government influence.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're following this dude who is literally kidnapping people before they do anything wrong without really any evidence.
But Glenn, it's okay. He's doing it under the good, faithful name of Jesus Christ, and that's what most of these Republicans care about, is because he's such a good Christian faith-oriented person.
I've never seen such a heretic in my entire life, and I don't know how any of these evangelicals can look at him and be yeah, he follows the good word of Christ or whoever.
I was talking to one of my managers, and they were saying that they believe in, according to from what he said, what they believe in is just more importantly just spreading the word in the faith, not actually following it. That's what makes them go to heaven. Just all I have to do is just get these people to follow God, and then I'm good. Oh, okay, yeah.
So
go ahead,
you're literally describing a pyramid scheme.
Basically,
literally,
bro. I'm telling you,
just get more people.
They're so caught up in it too.
It's a pyramid scheme is literally getting more people to sell for you, so you can sell less.
Yeah.
And make just as much money. So, okay, that puts religion in a new light, at least there.
I mean, religion's kind of always, I don't know, it's in that state. At what point do we have to say religion is kind of dangerous? Because this is. I don't want to I know there are people who hold fully faithfully like follow like religion to like the core, because like a lot of my friends like are about that faith and religion. But then like how long can we keep saying that, like, oh yeah, because it's a good religion, that it's okay, that what they're doing is okay, when it's
good
just like
religion.
Yeah, it's a quote unquote good religion. So like,
I believe in a good God. You don't believe in any God, because I believe in a God that doesn't believe in your God. That's how it works, Yeah,
apparently.
Listen, it's all right to have faith. It can be a beautiful thing. It can help you move on. It can help you live life to the fullest extent. But if you're living life just for faith, then there's something wrong, If you're living life just to get to the golden,
that's what they believe. See, that's the like yes and no. Like, I mean, yeah, more like yes, because like from where we're coming from, yes, but like that's these people, they like that's what they're taught to believe. Like just full like devote your life to God. God is first, and then me second, and then my spouse third. I'm just like, what?
The people that you're talking about, evangelicals, technically they're putting themselves before God, because they're only using God to get to the good place.
I mean, according to from what my manager was saying, like yes and no. I keep saying yes and no. I got to be more decisive. But based off like from what he was saying, he's just saying that like since they're just spreading the God's like faith, technically in their eyes they're doing what they're supposed to do. So they spread the faith. Number one, so boop, we check we spread our faith, and then we could get that off our crossing list. And then next is me, and then because I spread my faith and I have all these riches and money, like I'm just gonna go and do like
sinner stuff.
Yeah,
man.
no, yeah, it's not, since it's not sinner in like the Bible, I guess. It's just like like constitutional things we made up in our own government. They're just like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine that we're deceiving all these people. That's technically okay, because it's not really like against the Bible or whatnot. But I don't even know how we got on religious so early. Like, we're supposed to crescendo into this. It was just like more like a big steep, just like these corona rises
we got
right now.
Stuff on our mind.
Yeah,
man.
gee, shit. Like, there's a lot going on. Like,
also the way you're describing it, not just like a pyramid scheme, but also like the spread of a virus.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's literally,
and that's literally okay. So this is basically what like the younger generation, the people who can survive COVID, yet they're going to parties and stuff, and then they're bringing it home. They're spreading. That's basically what it sounds like when you're describing the religion, where they don't really have to follow it, they just have to spread it.
Yeah.
And then after they spread, they can do what they want, they can live their life.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much it. Just like, yeah, that's how it is. That's how they see it.
Some big brain stuff.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro.
And please don't take any of this as you're it's bad to have faith or anything.
Take it as you feel. Like literally we're just saying how we're saying it. We're not saying anything bad. We're just giving our opinion, which apparently you're not allowed to do anymore. But so like, who cares? Like it's 2020, bro. Like if everything's gonna go to shit, bro, I'm not gonna like be silent just saying how I feel about shit, bro.
But fuck you if you're a part of religion and you still don't wear masks, you congregate, and you just live your normal life because this is what God wanted. Fuck you. And I hope you get raped by the countless grannies and grandpas that you just sacrificed.
Oh my god, bro.
We might cut this part out, but
hey man, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, bro.
Okay, frick you.
Freak you. No, but like, honestly, like at some point, like this is going back to like my earlier thing about like at what point is the United States gonna go back to being like a true when are we gonna go back to being a true society, like based on like facts and science and shit? Like we've gone through 4 years of where like almost 4 years where because Trump has just been allowed to say whatever the fuck he wants. Literally, that's like how society's going. Like a lot of Republicans just say shit that aren't based off facts or anything, and they just, or like at least false facts if it is a type of facts, and they just run with it, and we're just like, how do we argue with this? Like, what do we do in society when this happens?
Well, that comes to a point where we say we have separation between church and state, but the fact that, first of all, that churches and other religions aren't
bringing it back to the church thing anymore. This is beyond the church thing.
Hey, I mean, the fact that churches and religions aren't taxed, they can spend the money that they would have, been paying for our own, good of the United States, paying to fix those freaking potholes, to pay for education.
That's true.
Instead they can lobby their favorite politician, get them in their pocket, and of course, that politician's getting thousands, 100,000, millions of dollars. They'll say what they want to hear, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But then again, like, at what point of us as a society are we just gonna be like, all right, enough is enough? It's hard. I feel like it's literally hard because like we were saying before, like I was trying to say before, like half of the country just like will blatantly lie and like not care about the fact that they're lying because like they're just so like consumed on hearing this one person speaking, so they're just gonna repeat what he says. What he says is true, nothing else. Like, you're just a fucking liberal retard, so like you have no idea. You're just like not a real American, so whatever you say is not valid. And so we have literally half of our country who kind of believe that, in a sense. I feel like, I don't want to say it's like half, but like half of our country is Republican, so like a lot of Republicans still have faith in Trump.
Yeah, I don't necessarily mean this in a religious way. It's a Messiah thing.
Yeah. No, yeah, it is. It's truly. He thinks he's a dictator. He thinks he's, you know, I don't know.
I'm just convinced that with the rise of Trump, it's revealed how many psychopaths there are in the United States.
Yeah.
Like, psychopaths or legitimate idiots.
Legitimate idiots. Like, facts.
Because for one thing, if they believe anything that Trump says, they're dumb. You can look at any of his track records. You can Google it if you want, man, and you can see that he's not been good for his word for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Where's that wall?
Yeah, right. Did you see that one thing like where like somebody had called him out? A reporter was just like, "Do you regret lying? All the lying you've done to the American people?" And he's just like, "Excuse me, what? Who did the lying?" And he just ignored the question completely. Oh my god,
he's such a gaslighter,
bro. But you just can't take criticism too.
But on the other side, if there has to be lots of people that don't believe Trump but still follow him, and in that case, they're literally psychopaths who just want to go the quote-unquote wrong way for fun, you know?
Yeah, either for fun or just because like
they want to see the world burn.
That, or they actually
live in a society.
Yeah, I mean that too. And they just kind of just want to like, you know, just like use him as a like scapegoat too. Just like, yeah, finally, like Trump may not be like all these things, but I'm just gonna hype him up like he's all these things, so I can like get my own ideologies passed through him and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm curious about this year's election.
No, again, like this is like one of these things, like you literally see him committing like fraud. Again, in real time, we see him literally committing fraud against like our election in real, and we're just like, look what he's doing, and we're just like, damn, is our election gonna be fair? Like, it's a fucking joke. Like, what's going on?
It's like,
oh god,
you ever been to a school and you like, there's clearly a student who's like the teacher's favorite, and they'll get away with shit that that wouldn't fly, but it's literally the exact opposite. It's a bunch of students being like, oh, this teacher is like literally molesting that student, but I like him otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
So he gets a pass.
Yeah, just like, what are you talking? He's not. No, they're not even
grabbing them by a
They're
pussy.
not even gonna say that. Like, he didn't do that. Yeah. Like, literally watching him do it. Like, he's not. That's not him.
He's not doing it.
That's not him.
No,
like,
Professor Trump.
Yeah,
it's good Trump, man.
But he's doing it to you right now. No. He's not. No, he's not. Like, bro, like these people, like it's so crazy out here. Like, we can't even have like normal. The world is literally watching us like a reality show. Like, what is going on? If I was on the outside of America, I'd be like, whoa, eating my fucking popcorn. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you ever just like watch other countries' turmoils and you just think like, how the fuck did they get into that position? And now like we're in that state. We're just
Greece,
like
Egypt. Freaking Syria. Now I understand. Now I understand why there's a civil war that's probably gonna happen, man.
Yeah, no, like there's no. I don't want to say there's no way out of it, mainly because of Republicans. Like, because Republicans don't want to talk and like open up and have open-minded ideas about things. Yeah. Like, I hate like just being like Republican, but like. It's facts though. Like, a lot of my Republican friends, if I try to talk to them, like they just keep going off with the same, talking points that Trump's goes off.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, all right, you're good. No, and yeah, I just feel like they just keep coming off with the same talking points, and they won't listen to, like, if you try to bring up like any new ideas and whatnot, and they just won't listen to that. And if you try to listen to their ideas, you'll listen, but then you try to refute with like facts to say like, oh yeah, I get what you're saying, but like it won't work because literal facts right here of why it won't work. Be like, nah, fuck you, fake news. Like, how do you? It's just a pain, bro.
Feelings
you can't go
over
back.
facts.
I know, but like that's the thing. Like,
it's both sides too.
yeah, that's again, it's the same thing. Like the left is like a bunch of idiots as well. Like there's this one girl I was telling you like that one time when we were going to Okihili, like that one female who just was arguing with me over like the whole like Corona thing. I saw like her post another thing about like WAP. And like, you know, like the whole like that wet ass pussy conference conversation and whatnot, and then like some dude had posted up something saying that like I forget what it was, but he was saying that like, yeah, like I like a girl, so if they, you know, WAP like this.
Yeah.
And then she's over here just like, it's disgusting how like you say these about girls, and yeah, this is why like it's disgusting how like any girl will ever date you. But I'm over here just like, females are like for the WAP movement too. Like, why are you hating on the dude for saying something that like if a female were to say it, you would be like probably on their side because you clearly seem like a feminist. But because a guy said it, you're just like, wow, you're disgusting. When females are just like, yeah, WAP. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
It's
like, you're on the left too.
It's the mob mentality, the power of the other. They're the others.
She's not even a mob, bro. She's just fucking.
Well, you know, in that case, it's the other because they're not us. They can't understand, and whatever. And
trouble there, bro.
And therefore, screw them. You know?
Yeah, basically.
So therefore, even if they're saying stuff that really don't collide with your views and actually align with them, just because they aren't, you know, also a female, or just because blah blah blah, they may show a slightly different belief somewhere else. They're the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Fight them.
That's how like the Democrats see
so annoying.
Like everybody. Oh my God, the Democrats.
We were talking about this the other day.
Oh yeah, we're bashing Republicans hard. Yeah, we're about to get on these Democrats too, and like because they're like literally the same way. They're just like, oh, you don't support Biden? Fuck you. What's wrong with you? Biden is the clear cut, you know, he's our savior. Like, obviously you have to go with him because he's the best choice. Like, no, he's fucking not, bro. Like, he's there because you guys didn't want Bernie to win. Now we have him, and he still might lose. That's the fucking thing to it. Is he still might lose.
The best we could do was Biden. Really?
Biden. Like, that's the DNC. Like, they're just like, yeah, we don't want real change. We just want to kind of keep it, you know, how we've been kind of keeping it.
We want creepy old dudes.
Yeah, exactly.
But with a democratic flavor.
Yeah, exactly. With a democratic spice to it.
Yeah.
Which is salt. Fucking,
you know, riding that donkey, not that elephant.
But yeah, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not voting for Trump, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, God fucking damn, bro. Being a Democrat is just like
they're forcing you into a corner because, and I hate to say, you know, independent vote doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. Like, honestly, until we get a third party. That's the thing that we need. We need to really get a third party. I saw somebody say that one time that Black Lives Matter needs to become like a political party and like you know, like enter into like the whole like government sphere and whatnot. I wouldn't call it Black Lives Matter because clearly you're like, you can't fucking the
human party.
You can't fucking be a human in today's world. You know, like at least try to have human values in today's world. But yeah, I'll definitely call it like definitely we like at least like Black Lives Matter like needs to become more, you know, like legitimate, needs to have like a legitimate leader, have like a structure, and then, you know, like start making some waves so we can, you know, be like, hey, like this is what we're doing, and not so that people are just like so like white supremacists like or like whoever can come into like the protest, start riling people up. Oh, it was the Black Lives Matter though, but like no, it was technically like these white supremacists, but they're just like blaming us. And and it's always funny how like it's their side who will do those type of tactics. Like Black Lives Matter will never go to like like a gun show rally or like a anti-police rally, and like start breaking shit to like say like, oh, they're the ones starting riots and whatnot.
Yeah.
And plus, like, nobody would believe that they're doing riots too, but like they're making it seem like it's hard for us not to do riots and whatnot. So
yeah.
God, bro. It's just rough out here, dude.
We need it.
Hey, man. On the not so political. Thank you for letting us get that off our chest. We just needed to fucking blurt that out. How's life going for you? You had a nice big trip there. How was that?
Oh, okay, yeah. My trip was fantastic. I went down or up. Sorry, every time I say down and I mean going north, people shit on me all the time.
I would shit on you too.
Yeah, my mother. You,
your mom. She's
a savage, dude.
Yeah, she's like, you fucking idiot. The fuck you mean going? No, you mean going down? The fuck you mean,
bro? If you're holding the map upside down, it's going down. Come on.
Oh God. Yo, she's from Pittsburgh. That's why she's like, I'm from the true north.
Well, anyway, yeah,
I really had to go down to get to Florida.
I went to Tennessee with my company, Whiskey Brothers Records, represent.
Yeah.
To just literally go on a filming and photo shoot expedition. We went to the Smoky Mountains, and we saw the sunset on a mountain. It was absolutely gorgeous. The way the light reflects off the fog of the Smoky Mountains and plays between the mountains themselves. It really is something that I recommend if you're from a flat land like Florida to to go to. It was absolutely stunning. Then after that, we went and hiked up to a waterfall, and let me tell you, it was only a 1.3 mile hike, but that 1.3 miles was up an incline, and this boy felt that.
Not built.
I felt that. I was not built for walking up incline. I still did it. I had to channel back to my marching band days.
Yeah, I got to use that technique.
Heel toe. And I just had to study. I had to get that runner's high, but I wasn't running. It's that part where you're like, oh, I can't keep going, and then your body's like, adrenaline.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, when you say you can't keep going, it's only 40%. So you just gotta, I don't know if that's like more of like a mental, like psychological thing, or if that's like an actual thing, like a scientifically proven. No, like when your body says stop, it's only 40%. Keep going.
I was gonna say, is that like scientifically backed?
Johnny said that. Like Johnny said that before. He's just like, oh, when you say stop, that's only 40%. You have to keep going. I'm like, and ever since, like when I tell myself like, oh man, I'm tired. Like, oh no, that's only 40%. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then I kind of just keep going, and then it's been working so far.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah,
It
really has been. I'm just like, wait a minute. Yeah, wait, I'm not really tired. Let's keep going.
Half the physical battle is mental.
Yeah,
anyway,
it really is. Truly is. That's what I'm learning going back to the gym. But it was good to hear from you before I going into gym. But it's good hearing that from your trip, because yeah, I'm definitely a Florida boy. Don't travel often except when I'm going to like band trips.
Yeah.
Postpone it. But that really sounds cool to be able to see the mountains and that like type of light and whatnot.
The waterfalls were great. The people there were awesome. There's something about the mountains where it's like, I think you get a little existential and you're like, wow, I am a piece of dust compared to this giant lump of land. And everybody just is like there for each other. Cool. Any of the people that we met on the trail were super nice. We met this crazy dude. I think his name was Jonathan. I think he's from Columbus, Missouri. So if you're listening to this, shout out to you. And if I said the wrong name in the wrong place, then hi to you also from Columbus, Missouri.
Whoever you may be. I'm pretty sure someone out there is going to have that name.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's probably 3 people from that place. Probably more than 3 people. But he would like... We'd be walking up this incline and all that stuff, and he'd be like, "Oh, that'd be a cool shot." And then before we even get our camera like ready, like, "Oh yeah, that would be cool." He literally climbs up the side of this mountain off this dirt trail using like these roots as stepping stones, right? And we're like, "God damn!" Like Jeez, hold on, wait a minute, because this shit is dangerous. We're up a mountain. Like if one wrong move and he falls,
that's
he
when
falls.
your death is.
Yeah, he falls to his death. But man, he was cool. So he went up this trail, and he also climbed up this rock perch, which was going over the mountain. So especially dangerous. Then he walked up the waterfall when we got to it. So he was a really cool dude. Really cool. Had a really interesting energy, high energy, one with the wilderness type type person.
Yeah, you won't see people like that here too often. We're too suburb lifestyle.
Also, not to call you out, but he wasn't a small dude either, man. He was like,
why would that be calling me out?
No, I said him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
He had a little heft to him, but he was moving like a fox.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. But it was cool. It was really cool. That we got lots of great shots of the waterfalls and all that. And then after that, we went to Gatlinburg and got toasted. Got toasted, man. Like, okay, so there's two sizes of beer. Read it. 16 ounce and 32 ounce. Both of those are pretty huge. And the price difference, $2. You want to know how much a 32 ounce beer cost? We're recording.
Is the sign not on?
No.
That's where you fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, but it was 32.
Yeah. 32 ounces. It only costs $6.75. That is enough to get you toasted, my friend.
Yeah.
Especially if you're from Florida going to a higher elevation, that altitude really makes it hit you faster.
Yeah, shoot, I bet.
And it was delicious beer. Shout out to Smoky Mountain Brewery in Gatlinburg. It was awesome. We took photos there too. Then, honestly, on our way back, we went to Jenny Springs in North Florida. That was also beautiful. Cold as hell the water was, but I'd go there again in a heartbeat.
Sounds like it was a good trip for you.
Cool people there. Ashley, Mario, Renegade, and the slim chance he actually sees this. But
right.
But they were all very cool people, and it was just something that I needed,
Yeah, see,
this entire trip.
That's a good thing, always getting away, like finding the healthy things just to be able to get away, hang out with people, and especially in this like time of madness. Seems like it was a really good trip for you.
Yeah.
I'm fine with, like a trip like that would be nice, but like honestly, like I found content with like doing what I'm doing right now, which is kind of like finding myself and like finding like my purpose, quote unquote purpose right now, and like just being like teaching myself with like the 3D printing and like the CADing, the software learning and whatnot. Like that's kind of like my release right there, like bettering myself as a person. Like I feel like that's like my trip that I'm like taking, just like to really just like get away from all of this madness and just to really just like do it for me. Fuck it, bro. Like I'm like you said before about being like a speck of dust. I'm a speck of dust in this like big ass universe. So like I'm gonna be like,
I'm glad you finally realized that.
I'm gonna be the best speck of dust that I could possibly be.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to the whole gym thing, yeah, gymming's fucking nice again. Oh, I miss it.
Is gymming a verb?
Gymming, yeah. I make gymming a verb. Yeah, like one who goes to the gym.
I like it actually.
Yeah, gymming. Like, oh yeah, what are you doing? Oh, I'm gymming right now. Oh, why can't you just say working out? Nah. What the fuck you mean, bro? I'm gymming, bro. What are you
to be honest,
about?
that gymming kind of sounds like a naughty. Gymming. Yo, bro, I'm gymming.
Yeah. Yo, not right now, bro. I'm gymming right now, bro. Like, you're what? I'm gymming right now, bro. Like, are you fucking speaking Spanish, bro? Oh yeah, no, but yeah, it's good. Yeah. Like, I already gained. I gained 2 pounds.
Nice.
Wow.
Hopefully muscle.
It's definitely muscle. I mean, like, cause like all this squish is just like has been there since I was a kid. That's what I'm trying to get rid of. Yeah, same.
Look at that squish.
Oh man, bro. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So are you working out for the ladies, or you just working out for yourself?
Like I told you before, bro, everything's all for me. Like, this is my own personal trip.
Yeah.
You know? I got to fucking, like, what's it called? Like, I always had the goal before COVID to get like big, but then fucking like freaking SARS-CoV-2. I don't like to call it COVID because that's the name the WHO gave it, and I don't like the WHO, but yeah. I'm just doing this for me. I've always felt small, bro. Like I don't want to say I'm like anorexic, but like I just feel like I'm small at all times, and like I don't like that feeling.
You gotta
like,
get those gains.
Yeah, like I just gotta feel big now. Like, not even feel big. Like I kind of have to feel big, because like I feel like there's so much strength that I feel like I have, even for being like such a small frame, and I'm like, I need to get bigger in order to like master all that strength that I have. So like I feel like that's the thing too. Like I have like so much like hidden strength that I just can't utilize because my body's not like fit enough for it, in a weird sense. Yeah, do that Rocky type shit. Speaking about like big and nimble, like I played basketball, and then like some pretty hefty guy, like I was just like, all right, like I didn't really think too much about him, but like not only was he like big and like could easily body me out, that nigga was quick, bro. I was like once he was zoom, darted out. I'm like, granted, we did play like a hard game before him, so he had like all of his energy, but I'm like, yo, like this man's like fucking Sonic speed, bro, and he's boxing me out like easily. That's what I don't like being bullied, bro. Like that's like just the fact that I felt bullied, bro. I was like, yeah, no, like I can't wait to get these gains, because like I like bullying people. Like I don't want to be the bully. Like no, like I'm going to be the one. And, I don't like bullying people, but like if I had to choose whether to be the bully or the one being bullied, like I'm going to be the bully. Like I mean, who wouldn't like just choose to be the bully? Like I'm going to bully you, bro. And so like yeah, going to the gym is gonna help with that immensely.
This man used to work with children.
Hey man, those sometimes you gotta learn some good lessons that way. Like,
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm sure I'm learned. I can't speak. I learned a few lessons from my bullies. I didn't learn how to speak English from them though. Yeah, clearly.
Sadly, you taught yourself that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's one thing I have on them.
Yeah, exactly. The ability. Yeah, being able to speak English fluently is like it's a good skill. Yeah. I mean, well, obviously being able to speak any language fluently is a good skill, but English is not.
Me amo Glenn.
Fucking good. It's such a. Okay, go ahead.
Me amo Glenn. Te amo.
Yo amo Willie.
Me gusta deportes.
Como yeah. Oh, sorry, that's Creole. Yeah, Creole.
I win.
You ask. You like after.
What?
Deportes.
Sports.
Oh.
Sports.
All right. Name a sports team that you like in their star player.
Okay. Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger.
Is he even relevant anymore?
He's relevant to me.
Oh, wow.
He's relevant to that answer.
No, really. I said their star player. Like he's in the.
All right. The Lakers and Kobe.
He retired, but he's dead, bro. Like he's not their star player, bro. They literally
never stop being their star player. I don't care.
LeBron James is literally on the team with Anthony Davis, and I like sports. Okay,
I like sports.
Okay,
yeah. Okay. Marlins Manny Rodriguez.
I don't know. Baseball's not a sport in my opinion.
Oh, look at that! Battery died.
Oh no.
This is the clap test. This is the clap test. This is the clap test.
And we're out of this bitch. Go ahead, vibing. If you like what you're listening to, please consider liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. And reset.